YA romance brings the heat. Not actually, though. So I just finished Dance of Thieves by Mary Pearson, which is a YA fantasy romance book. So we follow Kazi, who works for the queen. She's like a special royal soldier of some kind. And she goes to sort of like this place that's described as a lawless land in a faraway land to sort of basically do a mysterious task that we don't find out the source of for a very long time. She meets the ruler of this lawless land and just becomes sort of inexplicably entwined with him. I saw this being advertised as a slow burn, but this is like the furthest away from a slow burn. That's like saying that Heated Rivalry is a slow burn. I thought the characters are really good. I really liked Kazi. I liked Jace. I just feel like in general, YA romance is much stronger than a lot of the adult romance books that I'm reading. Like, to be fair, I'm not reading traditional romance. I'm reading fantasy romance in both cases. But I've just been finding that in these adult romance books, there's like literally no character development. The guy is always like very aggressive and mean to the girl, to the woman, and it's just like, okay, just throw them into a sex scene and let them do their stuff. But in YA, you can't just default to these sex scenes, so you have to have better writing, better characters, better banter, and the actual male character has to stand on his own a lot better. I mean, again, it kind of goes back to what are you really seeking when you're reading romance? But the plot in these like fantasy romance books like just doesn't really make sense. Like the origin story with the stars, I was like, you're losing me. I wanted more of a hook at the end of this book because it's a duology, I think, but I'm just like kind of at a loss as to where we're going to be going and whether I'm going to be interested in any further direction. I have a hard time in general with these fantasy romance books where it's not super plot driven other than the romance. I have a hard time, like, once they get together in a romantical aspect, it's like, where else could we possibly go? Like, just end it, just call it.